Okay, in this particular project, you are going to take a photo of yourself, and you can change your hair color and you can change your eye color and just make yourself look way different than you normally do. What we're going to do is start up Photoshop. So click the PS at the bottom of your screen, and this is Adobe Photoshop CC. You can do anything you want to a picture with Photoshop. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is open our file. You can either take a picture that you want to download from your Twitter, your Snapchat, or your Facebook. I'm just going to grab one that I downloaded from Facebook earlier. If you need to go find a photo, then just pause the video right here and go find yourself a photo. I'm just going to go open mine. I have it in my pictures folder. Okay, and your layout may look a little bit different than mine. I pulled my layers palette over because this is the palette that we're going to need. It might be over here to the right for you. And the main thing that we're going to need to do once you bring your picture into Photoshop, you should have a background that is locked, that is your picture, and we're not going to mess with that. That's the original. We don't want to mess with that. But what we need to do to change your hair color, let's start with that, is we're going to create a new layer. So click this new layer button in the bottom right next to the trash can, and you'll see a new empty layer right above your background. Double click on that and let's call that hair color. Alright, the important thing that makes this work is we click this little drop down right here that says normal, and we change the blending mode to soft light. Okay, that's what makes this work. Now, what color do you want your hair to be? Come over here and grab a tool, and the tool that we need is the brush tool. Okay, so I'm going to click on the brush tool, and I can see that my brush is not quite big enough, so I can come out here and I can change my brush size. That looks a little bit better. Be sure that the hardness of your brush is all the way down at 0. That's going to make this look a lot nicer. And then just pick a color. Over here to the right, you may have it on color. I like swatches, and I'm just going to choose a nice pink. Can't wear my hair pink anywhere else except in Photoshop. And you may also want to adjust the opacity or the flow rate to reduce those a little bit so that when you paint the color in, it's not super harsh. You can do streaks, or you can just do the whole head of hair the same color. It's just up to you. And if you mess up, say let's mess up and get some on your face, it's not a big deal. Just come over to your toolbar on the left and go down to your erasers. Grab an eraser tool. Mine needs to be a little bit bigger, and just start erasing where you get it on your face. Okay, and if you just want to start over completely, you can do that. Just erase all of it, and you can just come back up, grab your brush, and just start painting again. Okay, so you can spend as much time as you like, and you can switch colors if you like. So you can add streaks of different colors in. You can change brush size as you go, making your brush bigger and smaller so that you can do a good job and not going outside the lines. Alright, that looks good. Now, eye color, we're going to do it pretty much the same way. We're going to come over here and we're going to make a new empty layer again, and this one we're going to call eye color. I'm just double clicking on that name to be able to change it, and it's not super important that we be able to change it. And I'm going to zoom in on my eyes so that I can do a great job. So over here on the left on the bottom is the zoom tool. I'm just going to click right here between my eyes and zoom in. And then same exact thing. I'm going to grab a brush. Be sure it's not the history brush. Be sure it's the brush. and grab any color that you like. I think I'm going to try a green. Try to size the brush about the same size as your eyes. You can either use these drop downs right here, or if this drop down is not active, you can use the bracket keys on your keyboard to size a brush. Okay, so I'm going to size that down and paint in the color of my eyes. Look how that looks kind of weird, really weird, right? That's because I forgot to tell you, on this eye color layer, click the drop down where it says normal and change that to overlay. Alright, see how that makes it look real? Alright, and you can make both your eyes the same color, or you can make them different colors, whatever you prefer. I think I like mine the same color. Alright, so we have changed eye color and we have changed hair color. What I'd like for you to do is take this, save it, and I'd like for you to email it to yourself or post a copy of it onto your Snapchat or your Facebook or your Twitter. Just post it to your social media. If you're having trouble saving a copy, holler at one of our workers, or you can just take a picture of it with your phone. That looks pretty cool too.